Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been taking your requests for words which you would like help to pronounce correctly in American English. We've had a couple of requests for how to pronounce words that end with the letters DS. So we're going to take a look at a few example words and talk about the patterns for plurals and verb forms ending with the letters DS and the sounds DZ, Z. So we'll look at the words kids, needs, friends, and cards. These are all spelled with the letters DS, and they all have the sounds Z, DZ. So because these words end with the D sound, when we add the letter S, it says the Z sound. That's because D, D, D is voiced. And so when I add to a voiced sound, the letter S, I get a Z. This also happens on these other sounds, vowel sounds, the B sound, the G sound, the V sound. I have a video that will tell you about when S says S and when S says Z, and a specific video looking at plurals. It's also true for verb forms like need versus needs, or move versus moves. And so for these sounds, you may find it tricky to put that Z sound on. If I'm just saying kids, then my Z sound is very light and short. It almost sounds like an S. What I don't want is a strong S. I don't want to say kids. You shouldn't hear any S sound. If I say kids, and it's not a strong Z, it has to be very short, and it can sound a little bit like an S. But if I say the kids are coming, then that's where my Z is very strong, because when I say the kids are coming, I'm linking between kids and are. My voice stays on, and you can hear that it's voiced for the Z. If I said it's just the kids, it's harder to hear that Z sound. It's still there, but I don't want an S sound in either case, a strong S. I don't want to say it's just the kids. It'll sound accented. Or the kids are coming. That's where it sounds like an error. So practicing with words where the next word starts with a vowel, kids are, needs it, friends are, etc., is going to help you say that voicing sound. So I won't go into a lot of details about the vowels or the other sounds, but I will point out that this is true when it's just a D and an S. It's also true for blends like friends. I have to do the N, D, Z all together. Friend, friends. Or when there's an ARDS. It doesn't matter if there's multiple sounds before my D. That letter S is going to say the Z sound. So I recommend practicing on these words, particularly words that end with the D-S combination letters, practicing them in some short phrases like kids in the, etc. Needs it, needs a. Friends are, friends in. Cards are in the mail, etc. Trying to get words like are, in, it, before the, after the word with the DS is going to help you to keep your voice on and use that Z sound. For more information about how letter S behaves in plurals and in single words, check out my videos about plurals and whether S says S or Z. It's an important pattern to realize because we use this so much. We use it for plurals, for possessives like John's book, that one's a Z as well, and for the verbs like needs, moves, etc. He needs, he lives, she moves, it needs, etc. So thank you so much for that suggestion for talking about words with the letters D, S, and that's kind of an intro lesson for thinking about some of these overall patterns in speech with voiced sounds at the ends of words. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, and on Friday with our live question and answer class. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound American, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, guys.